Let's see if I can get him to respond. Oh yeah, it's on. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the ranch. I am on the way to go pick something up. Something very exciting, something that we've been talking about for a long time. We are finally going to get our new animals. Daniel is still asleep this morning. He'll be awake to see his new animals when we get home.
Good morning, friends. Today is a humongous day. Before I tell you what we're gonna do today, I want you guys to look at these precious things. Do you see how cute they are? These are our cochins. They are adorable. We love our cochins so far. Our adult ones that we have. Who knows, maybe we'll get into cochin breeding. Do you love your chickies? Yes. So right now it's about 9 o'clock. We are waiting patiently. We have some animals coming today that we have never had before. I didn't plan on getting these until we were into the new property for a while. And at that, I was planning on getting like 1 or 2. It's more than 1 or 2. And there's something that I really wasn't expecting to get right now. I was gone on a trip with my son to go visit my mom. And I got a phone call when I was down there. Oh, hey, we're gonna have a bunch of new animals. Pencil, yes. So since then, after I got home, we've been kind of trying to prepare our minds and our pastures for this new addition. So Samuel is on his way home right now with them. I will let you guys know what it is when he gets here. Daniel's very excited. Are you excited for your new animals?
Draw coins.
You want to draw coins?
Can you say hi to the camera?
Hi, Dada.
What animal did we just get?
Cows.
So yes, guys, we got cows. We did not record the process of getting them into the trailer, although it would have been hilarious because they all broke free and one of them broke out onto the road and it was insane. But we are going to show you guys the cows that we got here in just a little bit.
Yep, we're heading to Dada.
Hey, Daniel. All right, everybody. Let's see what we got.
You ready to come see the cows? Okay, let's go. Let's go. You can see her, she went all the way back there and she is freaking out the horses next door. Ooh! Look, Daniel, cows! 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 Come, baby, see them? Look at that, they came out. Moo!
All right, everybody, in here now, I got to fill up their water. We're gonna have some buckets for now that we can just hang on the fence lines for their grain feed. They don't get a lot. They just get a little bit as a treat. Helps to keep them a little bit more predictable. They're used to be getting their good feed and it's got molasses in it. What are you doing? Because that's what they're used to getting, we just kind of want to keep that pretty consistent. I don't want to freak them out too much and then mess with their brains and have them not be friendly. The one with the horns, she is the one that was the trouble one getting into the trailer. And she is a feisty lady. Very protective, but feisty. She may go to the butcher, she may not. We're not exactly sure what we're gonna do. And then there's the smaller mom, which they had called Angie, and she is a really good mom. She'll do anything for food, she's sweet. We're going to probably just keep her as a future breeder again. I think they said she's about 3 years old, and especially if she's sweet, we'd rather keep a sweeter cow around. And then there's a bull calf that we actually banded this morning. That one will be going to freezer camp in about a year probably. And then we have a girl calf that's going to be Bee's sweet little cow pet. We got cattle, guys. We are officially cattle farmers. We weren't really expecting this. This isn't something we were gonna do, but our friends needed to get rid of these ones. They were very generous with us. We didn't have to pay for them. So I think that's a pretty sweet deal, and thanks. You guys know who you are. We appreciate it, and we're excited. Hey ladies, we got some roommates.
Roommates. Don't you dare pee on that tripod, Kronkle.
All right, so this is what we're going to use for the feeders for now. It's just a big bucket with a carabiner. Going to just attach them. Just like that. And then we'll put one right here. And so that's where they'll get their grain feed. And again, we don't necessarily need to, but it's a way to help. Oh, we might have to move this if they're not.
If it's sweet feed in there, they're gonna
go after it.
You guys are gonna want that. Excuse me, why are you kicking my back? Oh, you want me to keep petting you? We don't know much about cows, so.
Just that we like how they taste. We will learn, just like anything. We didn't know a lot about the goats before we got goats. We didn't know a lot about pigs. We knew nothing about chickens.
Yeah.
And now we're pretty competent in all of these animals. It's just another thing for us to learn on. It's a whole journey for us. And as long as we're having fun and enjoying it, that's all that we can do. You guys too. Dive on in sometimes.
Yeah.
It's the only way to get started.
Yeah, because otherwise you'll just always be like, I'm not ready yet, not yet, not yet.
Then
You'll
never get
never
'em.
feel ready. Potch is healing from a fight. Him and Kronk got into it again. Like I said they would. Guess what it was over? An egg. Pacha lost a patch of hair, and Kronk got bit all over his, right on his nose and stuff. So, yep. These dogs, what can I tell you? We needed to cut back a lot of the hair on that owie for him. What do you think, Kronk? See, he got some owies too. His is healing up much nicer than the guy that lost the patch of hair.
So, we have a lot of ticks at our new property, at the new ranch. And so we got 30 guineas, but only 14 of them survived. And I think part of it was because it was a 2-day shipping process, not an overnight shipping process to get them here.
It was cold when
Oh yeah, it was really cold when that happened. These ones that are here are healthy, healthy, healthy. We got them outside now. They're staying outside in this small coop temporarily. And then we also have the original batch of chicks over there. These ones, we're leaving their coop open and everything now. In the next little bit, we're actually gonna be integrating them into the rest of our flock because the Cochins need to come out here because we have more birds coming next week.
hanging out in the shade back here. That's nice.
Hey, Mama. You want some grain?
Hey. Well, it's good to see that nobody left the property. Oh, oh, oh! Potch is back here!
Jump the fence?
Yes, he's back here. She doesn't even see him yet.
Aren't they so pretty? Look at little girl.
Yeah, they are pretty.
He doesn't care.
He's like, alright, cool.
What in the world? Morning, Mama.
Yeah,
That's why I want to keep him on the collar.
yeah. Good boy. You're doing a good job. Yeah, Potch is back here because he jumped the fence and came back here with
Because
us.
he can jump a 4-foot fence without even trying.
Yeah.
Go say hello.
He's like, that one's giving me
Bad vibes.
scary vibes.
Those moms are big for him though. For
Yeah.
animals to be around. So hopefully he'll just learn really quickly to leave big animals alone.
They sure are cute.
He's on his collar.
Uh-huh.
So that was a pretty impressive little thing that happened.
Oh, oh. Look at that. I don't know if I even got that on camera. He just chased a bird up until the fence.
And all that is 4-strand barbed wire, like 12 to 14 inches apart.
So we have two possible theories for why we saw Pacha running back here with us. First is that he wanted to come meet the cows. My theory is that he saw us coming back here and he knew the cows were back here and he was worried about us. What do you guys think? I don't know.
That's a big fence.
Yeah? This crazy guy. He's just so crazy.
Let's see if I can get him to respond.
Yes, I watched that.
So, quick update on the cows. Wait, there we go. First, I got some coffee here. My mustache cup. The cows did great last night. They definitely were a little more vocal. It's to be expected. They're brand new here. It's a new environment. They've got new dogs around, new chickens around, new ducks around, new cats around, all sorts of things. And they're not used to having the goats and the pigs, so they did good. But they're coming up now. They're starting to move forward. Hopefully they'll get to their hay and their water and stuff. And Pacha, 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 Pacha. I should have learned my lesson. We're not allowed to compliment Pacha ever. He did so good with the cows out in the back field yesterday. And then last night, he insisted on jumping the fence and then he couldn't get back in. So he had to go through the barbed wire fence in the back and always showed back up at the house, on the front of the house, multiple times, and so irritating. So needless to say, we only got like a couple hours of sleep last night. So that's why I look like this and I needed coffee. How much sleep did you get last night?
Maybe 2 hours. Look at me.
I know, look at me.
I was just watching the camera almost all night because I could hear them mooing and I could hear the storm and I knew they were freaked out and I could hear the dog barking and then I would check the camera and he was nowhere to be found and so I'd shake you and say, Pacha's not in there, he's not in there, and you'd say, there's nothing I can do. And I'd say, no, Pacha is not in there.
I was responding in my sleep.
Yeah, I think maybe you were thinking that the cows got out. Well, there's nothing you can do in the middle of the night about that. No, the dog. So he can't figure out how to jump back in. I don't know. He knows how to jump out, but he doesn't understand that it's the same fence and he can jump right back in if he wants to. I'm just glad the cows are still here. I thought that maybe the cows wrecked the fence and that's why Pacha was able to get out so easily so many times, but it looks like that is not the case. We just have a dog that doesn't understand how to get back into his own fencing. I guess the good thing to look at is he didn't run away, so he came to the front door at least. He made us
mad.
Crazy.
Yeah, so I was able to get back there and the one mama eats out of the bucket right away, no problem. She does really good. So I did that yesterday a couple times with some grain, and then this morning I went out there and she ate out of the bucket and I poured out a little bit on the ground for the other cows, and she just followed me and kept following me and kept following me.
That's cool.
So hopefully this is just a start and she'll be able to get more comfortable with me and her too. But
so I guess it's time for you to start thinking of a name because she's a keeper, you
Yep.
said.
She's staying on our farm.
Yellow.
Do you want to keep the cows?
Not.
No?
No! I guess he's not a fan of the cows.
like-
How's it going, people? So, because of this naughty boy, we have to adjust the fencing. So, because he's been jumping this fence right here to get back in by the cows, we have to adjust a little bit. So we're gonna take some old log lumber that we have, was just laying around. I'm gonna screw them on to the post, and we're gonna do another layer of wire going up. Hopefully that'll keep him in.
No.
That's about it.
I can't imagine that you can jump 8 feet.
Yeah, I sure hope not. Otherwise we've got a savage animal on our hands. We can see right here where he was jumping over. Right there. So we know that this is where he was getting over. I just don't want to have an issue with him doing that all the time, especially when we're gone. I would like to make it so that he just stays in here.
Right.
Otherwise, we have to wire in that whole side, and that's probably another 600 feet of wire that we have to do. It's not that it costs a lot, it's just I don't have the time to do it building the new house. So, we're gonna try this way and see if this works first. Okay, Pacha? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, I mean, that's all we're gonna do, so.
Oh, Pacha. Sorry. Finished product. I don't know if you can see it, so let's get closer. Sorry, Pacha. Yep, that was enough exploring for you, okay?
Yeah, go mom.
Hey.
Yeah. This is Mirabelle. She's one of the mamas. We haven't renamed her yet. Over there, we have the little girl. Her name is Bernadette. And the little boy over right there, that's T-Bone. So this is our 1 week update with the cows. They're doing good.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good. Look at how close they're coming.
Yep, they're coming in and hanging out. Every morning and every evening, they're coming close to get their food. But they've got a little bit of a routine now, and I'm really happy. I don't know, are you really happy?
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm
Okay.
glad that they're hanging out. It's taking a little bit of time with the dogs to get used to them. The dogs are fine when they come in here, but it's when they're separated by the fence that they're just not.
Yeah, it gets a little harder for them to control their excitement. Yes, that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, they look really good. Everybody's doing good. Happy cows. Calves got out a couple times, but
Yeah, they've been able to sneak through the barbed wire, but they always come right back because they're mama's boys and mama's girls.
And since Pacha got out that first night and we fixed the fencing over by his area, he has not come back here and escaped again. So, hey!
Kronic's just barking at Dave. So that is the newest addition to our farm, guys. We got these wonderful cattle that were actually gifted to us from a friend of ours. Thanks, you know who you are. It's just awesome. We love having them here. They're eating all the grass and the plants and everything back here, and so it's really helping us out, but it's also going to be helping us out with our freezer too. So we're pretty excited about that. So
Looks like they're irritated by the flies, so we might have to figure something out for that.
yeah, we should maybe look at Dog Hill Farms video
Oh yeah, what did
to
he do?
see what he used. I believe they did those wasp
Oh,
for the flies.
yeah,
So
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
that's something we should consider looking at.
Oh, she's not very nice to Mirabelle. She might not be a lifer. She's kind of mean
She
to
might
everybody.
she might just be a freezer lifer. Okay. So yeah, anyway guys, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing what's new on our farm. And we will talk to you guys in the next video. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you guys can see what other new animals we have coming to our farm all the time.
Yeah, because, spoiler alert, there are already more.
Someone went to the store.
Yep.